Hey guys, it's me Melissa and welcome back to my channel. Back by popular man, we got my dad. Today we're going to be reviewing his wish rings. He has a pretty extensive amount of wish rings. I will let you know that I will not have the links to these products, but if you like any of them, I'm pretty sure you can search and you can find them. So Dad, we got a lot of rings today, huh?
Yeah, I would say we have a lot. We'll call it the ring-a-ding-ding video. But before we get into the videos, a couple of things I wanted to say. First of all, I did read the comments from the watch videos, and from the bottom of my heart, I have to say thank you. Because I was a little nervous about making a video that would be seen by a lot of people, and the comments were very heartwarming, and they gave me a nice warm and fuzzy feeling. You know, this old man put a smile on this old man's face. So once again, thank you for the comments. And like always, the thing that's important for me is that if you like this video, please give it one of these, because that tells me that I did okay a job. I mean, I can look at the views and go, oh, look, we have 1,000 views, but I only got 1 like. So, that's not too good for me.
That never happens.
But whatever. So I'm just saying, if you do like the video, give it one of these. And as always, as I said to my daughter, it's the road for 10,000. That's the road. So what you got to do is you got to tell your friends,
Oh my God.
your family, your friends, your best friend, the guy down the street, the cashier at the supermarket, grab some guy on the road, stop at a stoplight, whatever it takes. We got to get to this 10,000 road.
My God.
So anyway.
Also, like, he kept calling me when he read the comments, and he was like, hey, everybody thinks I'm cute. You think I'm cute? I'm cute. I told your mother, I'm cute.
Well, maybe not. You know, I'm old. But anyway, one thing I wanted to state was when I was rewatching the watch video, I noticed that one of my favorite watches was the one that looks like the dashboard on an automobile, but for some reason it didn't work properly when Melissa went to display it. So this is what it is, and this is what it looks like. So it lights up and tells you the exact time that it is. So that's not
re-review. All right, Dad, let's get into these rings.
Okay, so basically what you're going to see is you're going to see broken up into groups, and the first one that I want to do is a theme ring. And wait a minute, there's one more thing. If you stay till the end of this video, 2 things are going to happen. One, I'm going to compare, prior to buying the rings on Wish, I bought 2 rings, and I always wear 2 rings, by the way. I bought 2 rings that were a lot more expensive, like 37,000% times more expensive. And I found 2 rings that are almost exactly the same on Wish, so I want to use them as a comparison. And then the last thing I'm going to do when I'm all done is I'm going to give you my suggestion of what I would like to do for my next video. And I'll only do it.
We're doing more videos? Okay.
Well, I don't know. Don't be a wise guy now. Be nice. Respect your parent. Anyway, the thing that's important is that I'll read the comments to see whether or not you think I should do what I want to do for my next video. And depending on that, that'll be whether or not I do it. So, let's begin. The first set of rings, and we'll go with the theme, is Lord of the Rings. So,
all right, we're gonna test out this little stand thing
yeah.
and see how it does. All right. So these were $1.90.
Now, when we say $1.90, it's $1.90 for 3 rings. There's a gold, a silver, and a black.
I think it's harder to see because it's gold.
So, I guess the question I have to ask is, how many people have seen the Lord of the Rings trilogy? Raise your hand. Let me see. Okay, there's a lot of people out there. Now, if you saw the trilogy...
Also, if any of these ones don't show up good, I'll take a picture of it and I'll insert it.
If you saw the trilogy, you'll notice that the movies were 3 hours long.
Actually, you probably put all 3.
But in actuality, Peter Jackson, when he did the original films, they were 4 hours long. And I actually have copies of the director's cut. And I would tell you that if you really want to get a better view of each of the films, you should watch the director's cut. That extra hour seamlessly puts in a lot of scenes that were cut up in little pieces. So try and see the director's cut.
Also, so all these rings are actually exactly the same, and they're all $1.90, so I can show you them all at once. So you see how it has the writing on it? He knows what that is. I don't.
Now, that's the Ring of Power. That's what's normally called the Ring of Power. But do you know what the elfin language is on that ring?
What is
Well,
it?
this is what it means. It means one ring to rule them all, one ring to find them, one ring to bring them all from the darkness that blinds them.
Wow.
So that's basically what it means. So those are the first set of rings. So you figure $1.90 to get 3 rings. The
Each.
black one I think is the
each.
best. No, $1.90 all 3.
$1.90 all 3.
All 3 were $1, and we're
Okay,
talking.
that's not bad.
And we're talking shipping too. That's with shipping.
Dang.
That's what I said. And I like the black one the best.
Yeah, I do too.
Because it makes the writing a lot easier to see. So I got so crazy over the fact that Lord of the Rings, I just love Lord of the Rings. I said, I want to try and get something a little bit different. So here is another Lord of the Rings that I think is really unique.
How much is that one?
And that one was $2.
$2. All right, so this one was $2.
Now, it seems a little different because inside the actual elfin wording, it glows in the dark. So at night, it actually glows a little bit, but it gives a much more definite identification of the elfin language. Okay, so that's Lord of the Rings. So, like I said, I am 100% Lord of the Rings. I've seen it. I read the book. Took forever to read. It's a great novel. If you ever get a chance, it'll take you like 2 months to read it, but it's great. Now, my next theme is my second favorite thing, and that is Game of Thrones. I am
obsessed.
Definitely
I love it,
a
but he's
Game of
obsessed.
Thrones fan. In fact, if you call a Star Trek fan a Trekkie, do you call a Game of Thrones fan a Throney? If so, I'm a Throney, and I'm of House Stark. So, here is the first ring, and
Let's show up on this. It was $2.90.
and it's a signet ring with the Stark emblem on it.
And it's very good quality, like
Oh.
very strong, nice metal.
See, that's the hottest thing about showing these rings on a video is that you don't really get to feel the ring, but these rings for the price.
Kind of heavy. This one's $2.99.
And this one is also the Stark. It's a black metal. It looks like it's anodized black with the wolf on it.
Nice.
Okay, the next ring is, the other thing you're going to find is I'm really interested in any kind of a ring that has like wood in it. So the next one is,
$1.90.
and it is a black ring, but it has what they call Kona wood in between it. Now, this thing looks like it should be worth a ton more money. I mean, a ton more money.
It's
but
nice.
$1.90, how can you go wrong? And like I wear 2 rings all the time, so I pair them up. Like if I'm going to do Game of Thrones, I wear both Game of Thrones. If I'm going to do Lord of the Rings, I'll have one Lord of the Ring on each hand. Now this next one's a little bit different. I bought it because it was
$1.95. And these are all the costs and shipping total together.
This is a multicolored ring. It's kind of different because it almost looks like someone burnt around the ring. It's not everybody's taste, and it's not one of my favorite, but I still like it.
I think it's pretty neat.
Now let's go. Well, now we can get down to the basic. This is basic
This one was
black.
$2.
And all it is a black ring with, and if you notice, there's a curvature on the top ring of it and the bottom of it. It's a very fashionable ring. You can wear it with anything. It doesn't say anything. It's just a black ring. Okay.
Moving on to the other sets.
Moving on to the other sets. Okay.
This one was $2.
And this is, for all those Batman fans, a Batman ring. Once again, it's black, metal anodized, with the bat signal going all the way around it.
Cute.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Okay, the next one,
This was also $2.
also $2. And this one is really neat because it almost looks like a medieval ring. It's a stainless steel ring, and it has this like medieval design in the center of it. And I gotta tell you, it looks fantastic on your hand. And again, a $2 ring,
That's just pretty nice.
it is really,
I
really
think
nice.
I can't get the focus that good, but it looks good.
Next on the list of the hit parade is another
$2.
$2 ring.
$2.
And it's like $2. And this one's another, this is a more elegant ring because it's gold with black lines in it.
This is nice. That's fancy.
And like I said, I can't get over how nice they actually look for the price. If you didn't tell somebody you paid $2 for this thing,
They'd
you
never
could have
know.
said you went to a jeweler and you got a gold ring with black anodized center. So, I mean,
They'd be
that's
like
really something
$500.
else. And once again,
This one was also $2.
$2. $2. Now, this one is important to me because I don't know if you know, but the police department, their nickname or their statement is the thin blue line. And I have a lot of respect for the police because if they're the thin blue line that keeps the bad people away from the good people. So I call this ring the thin blue line. And what it is, it's simply a blue line on a stainless steel ring.
Also, so you know, he's super prepped for this video. Like, he literally put these all, I want to show them, in like little cases and put the prices on him. Like, as soon as like I told him we were doing this video, like he started. Like, he's been prepping for like 2 months. All right, this one was $2 also.
$2 seems to be the theme. This one is a little different because it's going to be hard to see, but it's a black oxidized ring. But in the center of the ring is a more rough surface. It's almost like a file. It almost feels like a file, but again, it's an elegant ring that you can wear anywhere. Yeah. You know, I really can't get over $2. I mean, $2. I mean,
I can't either. That's
that's
why people become wishaholics.
I guess, because I can't believe it. And now this one is in case you want to get a cheap wedding ring.
$2 also.
Here's a $2 wedding ring that theoretically, if you didn't know any better, it looks like the ring I bought when I got married. It's just a simple gold bracelet because my wife says I never wear mine, so because I can't fit it in it anymore. So once in a while I'll put this on and go, see, here it is after 41 years.
One big question that a lot of people have is, have they ever turned your finger green?
Nope.
Nothing turned them green.
And when you pick the size that you want, which in my case is size 11, I have never had an issue with it not fitting. Every single ring. So you figure there's a lot of different vendors. When they say it fits, it fits. Now,
this one was also $2.
Now look at this ring very carefully. Again, $2. It's stainless steel with a gold center, and the gold center has a design to it. Again, how can you say, you know, if I told you I paid $50 for this ring, and it's heavy. If I told you I paid $50 for this ring, you'd go, oh, good deal. But I paid $2 for this ring.
Yeah, nobody needs to know it ain't real.
And here's my second tribute to the men in blue, and it's the black with the blue line.
Also $2.
And we're still talking $2. Again, black with the blue line in the center to represent the protection we get from our men in blue. Getting near the end now. This one, oh, we dropped the price. It's no longer $2.
Now it's $1.90.
It's $1.90. Now, here's the thing about this ring. I liked it because it had the chain in the center. But the one thing you don't realize is the chain moves. I mean, how can you afford $1.90 and the chain moves?
And it's like such a different type of ring.
And the thing is, when you wear a ring like this, all you do all day long is play.
It's like a fidget spinner.
It's play with the ring. I mean, it's $1.90. I don't understand it. Sometimes I ask Mommy, she goes, yeah, $1.90. Okay.
Is the last one? No,
Nope.
second to last. The second to the last ring, $2.
No, because then we got the...
Oh, wait, sorry.
All right. Again, I told you that I like wood. And that's a stainless steel with Kona wood in the center. So you saw black with the Kona wood, and now you see silver with the Kona wood. And they're very dressy, so you can wear them with anything. And...
With one of your many watches.
Yeah. I got this one on today. It was $3.
And how much is this one?
And this one was $1.80.
$1.80.
Oh my God. And this one again is a formal type of ring. It has a gold, it's gold with a silver center. So I mean as rings go, I know you can't see them up close. I know you can't feel them, but I have to tell you that when you tell somebody, if you didn't tell somebody what you paid for these rings, they would be shocked. Because even I was shocked. And now, when I said to you about a comparison, now you got to see this. I have 2 rings on. I'm going to take the first one off. This ring cost me almost $50. It's titanium,
Are we getting
and it's abalone. So if you look at that ring carefully, it cost me almost $50. Now I'm going to show you what $1.80 buys on Wish. And they're right next to each other.
Look
Now
pretty
take a
similar to
good
me.
look at them. Yes, it's not pure carbide, but I gotta tell you, when you're looking at a $50 ring on one side and a $1.80 ring on the other side,
I probably could switch them all up here. Wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
it's kind of scary when
Cheap
you
one.
really think about it. It is. And the last ring, again, this one is $50, and it is a carbide with abalone and Kona wood around it. And here is the Wish ring that costs $1.90, and it has abalone in the center and Kona wood around the sides. So, what does it tell you? It tells you that if you want to get diversification in your rings, and you want the ability to wear different rings at different times, wherever you're going out, eat, or whatever, or play, you have the ability now to spend less than 50. I spent less than maybe $40 to get 18 rings. There's $100 worth of rings on my hand, and when I told one of my friends, I showed him the two different ones, he goes, boy, you got screwed. So that's the way to go. So a couple of things. I had one thought for another video, and I'm not saying it's going to happen tomorrow. It could happen months from now. I use a lot of dollar store products. So what I thought would be a good video would be, what are the 10 top Dollar Tree products that I constantly use? Constantly. I would not go to anyone else for these 10 products except the dollar store.
You know they really want you to start your own channel.
No, I'm not.
Alright guys, so what do you think of this video? If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments or any questions, please put them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. If you haven't yet subscribed, feel free. #road to 10K.
And as always, may the force be with you. Live long and prosper. And as Dale Evans and Roy Rogers would sing every Saturday when I was a little kid, happy trails to you until we meet again. Peace out.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing day. I'll see you soon. Bye.